Hello everyone, welcome back to Gradeflex. This is Lumba Sharif. I'll take you through the new A-Level grading system in Uganda, and we're going to look at the Gradeflex system. That's the report card system for generating report cards for the A-Level students according to the new curriculum that has been adopted for A-Level, that's advanced level. As you can see on the screen, I'm already in my folder, which has my system. This is the system. This is our sample report card. So our aim is to arrive at this report card here. So this is the sample report card that we shall be generating, and it will be the system to generate this. So let's get started. So we open our system. So when the system loads, it will put us on the login page. Click login. We have the username as a Gradeflex and the password as 1234. You hit enter and the system will load. So first of all, I'm just going to move through all the pages. We have the admin page. This is where we put in all the details about the term, about the school. Then we have the students list. This is where you enter the names of the students. You enter the first name, second name, gender, payment code, EMIS, NIN number. Then you can add a photo, guardians' names, you can add them, and you can add the email for the parents, just in case you want to use the email functionality. First of all, this system has it can send emails to parents. It can generate PDF. It can print report cards in bulk and also one by one if you are interested. So when we are through check, that's the students list. We have the scores. This is where we enter all the learners' scores from. You can see when I remove the names, even here, it will check and it will not find the names and it will remove whatever names were there. So this is the scores, and from here you can enter the subjects. You add the subjects. We shall look about that. Let's first go back and read through all. Then we have the report card. This is now the display of the report card and how it will look like. It will have the subjects the learner is doing and the descriptor and the photo for the learner. Then we shall have the logo. Then the watermark will be the logo for the school. Then the details about the school will also be there. Then we have the grade summary. This will summarize the scores for the learners per subject. Then we have the grade analysis. This will be, I mean, the subject analysis. This will analyze how subjects have performed, and it will give you a layout of what was the best subject done and what was the worst subject done. So let's get started on how we use this. First of all, in the admin page, you add the details of the school, of the term. This should be school, we shall talk about, we shall change that. And you can add comments if you'd want to have personalized comments. You can add them, or you leave it blank if you don't want it to be appearing. Or you can select automatic. We shall look at how we select automatic comments. But this one will, whatever changes you make here can go to the report card according to the scores of the learner. That's the admin page. Then the students list here, the photo, student photo is the same page, except this one will take you direct to where to upload the photos, but it's the same page with the students list, the same page. Here you add the names of the learners. I can add my name. You can add whatever names you have. You put the gender. This is male. You put the payment code. You put the MS number, the NIN number. Then you upload the photo. Let me check on Gradeflex files, photos. I have my photos here. My photo is here. You upload that photo. So when you go to the back to the report card, we shall have that learner with the photo inserted. If you want emails to be sent, you can add the parents' email.com. So that is, we shall just put one learner. Then you can go to the student scores to add the scores for that learner. The learner is already here. You can make alphabet. If you have many learners, you can put them in alphabetical order. To add more subjects, you click here. It's going to open, and you can add more subjects from this list, the ones you have in your school. You can move these subjects around. You can move it up. The subject will shift up. You can shift it down, and it will go down. And you can edit the subject. For example, I'm editing this, I can put two papers. This is the paper code, this is subject name, this is the teacher's name, male or female, and this is the teacher's contact. Then here is where you decide whether to make the teacher's comments automatically or for them to be manual or to be personalized. If you click yes, those comments are going to be automatically from the system. The system will look at the learner's performance and give an automatic comment. So after that, you can click here to close or you can exit. Once you exit, all the changes are going to be made. So let's just move back. That's where you add the learners from. I mean the subjects from. So in the process, it will be saving when it closes. Now here is where you navigate. You can navigate to different subjects, physics, mathematics, some math, like that. You just navigate to different subjects and you add the learners uh, details, I mean the learner scores for each subject. And another functionality that we have here that tries to mimic the online version. You should know that this system is strictly offline, though it has some features which mimic the online, like what we are calling the teacher's page. If I can open for you, this is our file location. In this file location, we have only one, two, three folders and two different files. And in these folders, we have other files inside there. So when you click on generate teacher's page here, when you generate the teacher's page, say for mathematics, it's going to create a folder in the file location where this system is sitting. It creates a folder and it adds an Excel file for that subject. So let's click. You'll see that after the code running, it will tell the teacher's page enabled submath senior 5 term 1 was successfully created in the folder. So you check this folder here, you find that you have a folder named senior 5 teachers pages 2026. When you open, you are going to find a teacher's page for that subject you created. If we are to go back to our system and create another teacher's page, that is for submath, let's create for general paper. It's going to create a page also for the teacher or general paper and also place it into this folder that we are having. So you can create as many teachers pages as possible according to the subjects that you have entered. You send these teachers pages to the subject teachers. Subject teachers will enter their scores for the learners. Then after that, you can they send it back whether via email or WhatsApp. Then you'll be able to just upload so long as it is in the same file location where it was created. You just click a button, this, and it will create, it will upload those scores for the teachers. For the teachers. So, example, let's just open this for sub math. Not really sub math. It is general paper. Yes, you see the name is there. Let's enter some scores here. Let's enter 3.7. The next video is going to be on how we are arriving at the weights. So those ones having questions, where am I getting the weights? These weights are from 1 to 5. So when we are having this, we shall need to learn about how we are going to create these, I mean, how we are going to arrive at these weights. So in such a case, the next video will be on how we are going to arrive at these weights. So for the general paper, we have that. Maybe we can open another one like physics. We also enter the scores. Now this will be the teacher entering the scores for the learner. If this learner is offering physics, the teacher will also enter those scores. Physics has two papers, you can see. You can add another one, then it will give the scores. So after having all the learners entered, of course from the teacher's page, all the learners will be entered. You go back to your system. Even if these files are closed, I can close general paper, I can close physics. Let me close all of them by saving. When I go back to our system, I'll check for general paper. The student you see it is empty. When you click on paste, it's going to paste the scores for that learner. Or you can go to physics. Also, you upload. It's going to also upload the scores for that learner. So the seconds it is taking, it will be testing for all those learners. You have up to 300 learners. So even if you had 300 learners all in one class, the time it takes to upload just one learner is going to be the same time it will take for all the learners' scores to be uploaded. So this is kind of mimicking the online system, though the system remains completely offline. Our system targets mainly those schools which really have some challenges with internet connection. Though we are also looking at the online system, we are trying to have the last touch on it, such that those ones who would need this system online, we shall have it on a web server. Then you can be able to use it online plus some additional features. So that is for those subjects. When we go back to our main menu, go back to the report card, we have the first student, and you see the photo is there. And you'll see the scores that we entered are already here for physics. We have entered only two score for two subjects, and average is that. Then the performance level is also given automatically. So remember, we said the scores should be automatic. I mean, the comment should be automatic, and this will be the automatic comment. How does it come about? We have these descriptors here. When you check the student overall has a B, so the system checks where is a B. It is between 3.7 and 4.5, meaning that overall for this learner is a 3 between that score, which is 3.8. So the system is going to give the score, the learner, the comment which is in line with that final grade. So that will be the score. Then, if the school is interested, we can also put an electronic signature for the head teacher. You know, when the learners are many, for the head teacher to sign for all those learners, it becomes kind of problematic and it doesn't save really time. So we can customize the system such that we put an electronic signature for the head teacher. You just print your report cards. If you want them to be colored, the signature will really be like as if it was signed, but the electronic signature will be there. Okay, then it will be counting the number of learners. So another functionality our report card has, we have the print all. You can print all the learners at once if you have, say, many around 200, 300, 150. Any number you have, you can click here. It will print all. You see, it is saying only one report card, meaning that it will check the number of learners you are having in the system. Then it will print only that. If I'm to add one more learner, just to check on that. If I'm to add one more learner, if I'm to add this learner here, maybe it's also male. I can upload a new photo for this learner. Let's say this. Okay. You will check on our report card and you'll find that if I'm to go to student number two, the details are going to change. The photo will load and it will change and give that learner. So you see this learner, I think there's some scores for mathematics for this learner. Let's check to confirm. Student scores, mathematics, I think. Yeah, there were some scores for that learner. You can remove these other ones such that maybe we can add him some marks for physics. Let's say 4.98, 4.2, in mathematics, paper 2, maybe has 2.1. When you enter a smaller score, let's say 0 point something, the system will not allow to take in that value. If you enter a value greater than 5, the system will still not allow. So the value should be between 1 and 5. So you can enter that. Go back to the main menu, check our report card, the number of learners. Our counter will be working well. You see the number of learners and so far 2, because that's what we have entered. We have entered 2 learners. So when I click the print button, print all, it will check and will print for all the 2 learners. Now with the print preview, you see this learner has scores only in mathematics. In mathematics, did we enter some scores in physics? Let's check and confirm that. This report card, check, check, check. Okay, go back to the main menu. Scores in physics. I think learner B is not having, yeah, it's not having. Let's add something there, such that at least we have some 2 subjects running. Go back to the main menu, check the report card. Our learner B now has some scores in physics. Yeah, there are some scores in physics. And the comment, this is a C, the comment should be satisfactory. and the automatic comment will be there. Great. So we go back to the print all. You can print all at once. Then the print preview, that's what I was talking about. The print preview will have the only the subjects that the learner is offering. When I click on print preview, I'll have uh, it previewing only the subjects that this learner has scores in, such that you don't have a bunch of subjects where which the learner is not offering. Remember, O-level, A-level, we have many subjects which are offered by the school, but not that every learner will be offering those subjects. So what the printer will do, what the system will do, it only choose the subjects where that learner has scores, and the report card will only have those subjects. So to exit the print preview, you can click escape. The system will load back and you'll have that. So you can print this student, that's one learner, or you can print all. From here, we looked at that. You can generate a single PDF. Then you click to listeners, Gradeflex generating student 1 of 2, then it will generate student 2 of 2. This will be on the desktop, it should be on the desktop. Bulk report cards should be here. Yeah, it's here. It goes on the desktop. And that's what we shall have for our two learners. If I'm to open, I want us to see how the report cards will look like. You see, it has only captured the subjects which the learner has done, not a bunch of subjects which the learner is not offering. And you'll see that our reports look really clean, and it has all the details about the learner, the photo, the name, all the details that you have entered in the student scores, all of them will be here. Now you can decide to print this instead of using the print all feature in the report card. The one which works for you faster, then you can choose that. All options are for you. We also have the feature for sending email. When I click here, it will initialize Outlook and it will create an email and send to the emails for the parents that you have entered into the system. It will take some little time to do that. So when you open the email, that email has already been sent to the learner, to the parent. So we shall talk more about email in the next video. So simply, that's our system. The grade, the subject summary is here. You see, general paper is the best done and physics is the worst done according to the analysis. And this analysis, how it is done, is also stated very well. You can print this by clicking Ctrl P. If you want a button, then we shall customize and add for you a print button for that. Then you can also go to the grade summary. If you want to print, you also Ctrl P. You can print that. So simply, that's Gradeflex for you for A-level. Always ensure to log out. So for those ones interested in this system, the contacts are on the screen. You can contact me, you can WhatsApp me. The email is also there. Even in the description, you have the contact and the email. Feel free to contact me and we do business. So let's get in touch in the next video. I think we shall do 2 more videos, one on email functionality, one on how to come up with the grade weights. Remember to subscribe.